It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Dominic Lawton can be wild. Welcome to the bad movie cult. Dominic Lawton can be wild. Welcome to the bad movie cult.
Hello and welcome to the Bad Movie Cult podcast, where each week we guide you through a film step by step, and at the end we decide if it's good enough or bad enough to be inducted into the Bad Movie Cult. Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope you're sitting uncomfortably. Because for our special Halloween episode, we're getting a very special goth to join us. And I know last time, Tom, you weren't happy that we had the Dracula soundtrack for you. So me and Ken, we got our heads together and we've got you another theme tune. Let's see what you think to this one. So you ready?
Yeah, go on then.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time this month, a big round of applause for our guest, Mr. Tom Ellis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Here he is. It's Tom. Happy Halloween. Bring the funk.
What do you think to that, Tom?
I like that a lot more.
Yeah, I thought you did. Get
Yeah.
down off the chair, will you? Sit yourself down.
Yeah,
So.
put your clothes back on. And you, Dom.
Oh, okay. Well, you never asked that before. Yes, Mr. Tom Ellis. He's back. Bigger and better than ever.
Boom.
So what are we covering this week? What
Hang
can
on
we
a minute. Introduce me. I'm here as well. Hang on. I've been hoisted out by my own petard.
With us as well, with his own theme tune.
Hello.
It's Mr. Kenby Wild.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Here he comes.
Yeah.
It's very flexible.
Oh, yeah. Woo. Ooh.
Very
Hello.
flexible, Ken.
Thanks very much.
I'm
yeah.
a fan of that.
Thanks.
Yes, Mr. Kenby Wild's here as well.
Oh, yeah.
So what can we say about this film we're covering? Well, it's been hailed as a major work of cinematic art by international film critics and scholars who praise its slick direction, tense atmosphere, impressive camera work, memorable score, and iconic performances. It's set a new level of acceptability for violence, deviant behaviour, and sexuality in American film, and has been considered to be one of the earliest examples of the slasher film genre. Shot on a budget of $807,000, it made $50 million at the box office, which is the equivalent of $439 million today. In 1992, the Library of Congress deemed the film culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant and selected it for preservation in the United States National Film Registry. It is regarded as the most heavily analysed film in the long career of the most investigated director in the history of American film, and often ranks among the greatest films of all time. But is it a bad movie? Join us as we find out as we cover the 1960 Alfred Hitchcock classic, Psycho.
I want you to see Psycho the way I originally made it, with every scene intact, the version TV did not dare show. The murderer, you see, crept in here very slowly. Of course, the shower was on, there was no sound, and
see it uncut, intact. No one will be admitted to see it except from the very beginning. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Rated M. Suggested for mature audiences. Parental discretion advised.
Simple as that.
Good.
That's how you do a trailer. Don't
Yeah.
give nothing away.
I don't know, to be honest, because he was boring, wasn't he?
He is, isn't he? Old?
He wasn't overly bombastic about his own film, was he?
Before this as well, cinemas would just continuously roll films, and you come in and out. You come in during the middle of a film and stay and watch until the bit you get up to and then leave. This is the film that changed that and made set times of viewings for films in cinemas. So there we
Didn't
go.
know that.
That's insane that it wasn't that way.
I know people would just be walking in and out of films.
It's like my lounge. That's just my living room. That is at home. Just people just walking in the middle of films going, what's this?
Yeah.
You tell them, they're like, oh, just
Ken's
leave
12
again.
beers deep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then just leave again.
He's facing the wrong way.
The TV's not even on. What's this? As I foul myself again. It's just another weekend.
I've got a plot for you, Ken.
Yes, hit us with it.
A secretary on the run for embezzlement takes refuge at a secluded California motel owned by a repressed man and his overbearing mother.
Nice.
We've got Janet Leigh as Marion Crane.
Yes.
We've got Anthony Perkins as Norman Bates.
Yes.
We've got John Gavin as Sam Loomis.
Mm-hmm.
Martin Balsam as P.I. Albagast.
Albagast.
And Vera Miles as Lila Crane, who is the only surviving cast member of this film. She's still alive. 95 years old.
Fucking hell.
Superb. There is an absolute metric shit ton of taglines. Let's go through them. The picture you must see from the beginning, or not at all.
Okay, fair enough.
For no one will be seated after the start of Alfred Hitchcock's greatest shocker, Psycho.
Oh, sorry. Did I interrupt halfway through that? That's too long then, isn't it?
No one, but no one, will be admitted to the theatre after the start of each performance of Psycho.
Okay. I think we get this.
A new kind of drama and excitement from the screen's master of suspense, as his camera moves into the icy blackness of the unexplored. Pretty good.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It is absolutely required that you see Psycho from the very beginning.
We get it.
It is required that you see Psycho from the very beginning. Don't give away the ending. It's the only one we have.
Nice.
That's a good one. Exploring the blackness of the subconscious man.
Was that it? Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
And last but not least, a boy's best friend is his mother.
I like that one.
Yes.
See, that's a tagline.
That's a tagline.
None of the rest of it.
Not-
that's just
not-
warnings.
Yeah, not a punctuality.
Just make sure you watch it from the beginning.
Yeah,
It's
it's just a punctuality warning.
Keywords.
Yes.
Motel.
Yes.
Shower.
Yes.
Blood.
Blood.
Voyeurism. Mother-son relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Taxidermy.
Yes.
Sleeping in a car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Divorced man.
Yes.
Incestuous desire. Frightening images.
Frequently.
Morbid scenes.
Yes.
Disturbing images. Intense images. Intense violence. Brutal scenes. Scenes of the macabre.
No.
And of course, probably my favourite keyword of anything I've seen, the irony of fate.
Oh, so deep.
Got a fun fact for you, Ken.
Yeah, hit us with it.
Multiple characters in the Halloween film, John Carpenter, are inspired by the movie.
I know.
Oh, Tom, multiple characters in Halloween are inspired by the movie.
What?
Jamie Lee Curtis was cast as the heroine in this movie based on the casting of her mother, Janet Leigh, in Psycho.
Did you know that, Tom?
Yeah.
Dr. Sam Loomis is directly named after John Gavin's character.
Did you know that, Tom?
I didn't know that one.
Aha,
Didn't
gotcha.
know that one.
The name of Marion Chambers, the nurse in Halloween, is inspired by Marion and the judge Chambers in the film.
I know that one, yeah.
Billy Loomis, the killer from Scream, was also inspired by Sam Loomis in Psycho.
Never watched Scream.
Ooh,
Never watched any of them.
controversial.
Bates High School in Kerry is named after Norman Bates in Psycho. Halloween, age 20 years later, Janet Leigh drove a 1950s car similar to Marion Crane's, which then, when revealed, part of the Psycho themes played. Also directed by John Carpenter. He was inspired by Psycho when making Halloween.
All I know is he was based off Ed Gein. With Leatherface as well. He was also based off Ed Gein.
Right. Shall we? Shall we,
pressed a
Dom?
button.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I start talking? Can I start talking about the Netflix series
No,
Monster, the
it's
Ed
awful.
Gein
Yeah,
story?
I watched it. It's so bad.
Right, I've only watched 3 episodes and I'm fucking sick of it.
It's just untrue filler episodes. Like
I don't get one. Why is he talking like Michael from Burial Ground, which is also like Zoolander?
he did speak like that.
No,
That's the
not
only-
exactly like that.
Well,
no,
not
he
exactly,
did not.
no,
he was
but-
not as high pitched. He wasn't a Mickey Mouse.
No.
He was a little bit soft spoken.
I don't know where the woman came from.
That's made up. She did come out and say she was in a relationship, but then she retracted that.
I don't know where that
Okay,
came
but
from.
not base a fucking
And a
series
serial killer. He only killed 2 people.
on it. Yes, he's not a serial killer. He's not obviously a fucking male model,
No.
so I don't know what
Yeah,
that's
Charlie
all-
Hunman's playing him, right?
Yeah.
Don't know what that's all about.
Can I just say that Ken told me he was watching it.
I've watched it. It's not great.
Ken told me he was watching it, and I said to him, having not watched it at all, I said, I see it's made by the guy who does the American Horror Story, so I imagine it's nothing like the real Ed Gein and
No.
has lots of dream sequences with gay subtext throughout.
The only thing that's
100%.
the only thing that's true to it is the 2 women he killed.
And
That's
he's called Ed
Yeah.
in real
I mean,
life.
and then they've made out he killed his brother when it was like, I mean, it's highly fucking,
It's possible he did.
yeah, theorized that he
It's
did
possible
do
he
it,
did, but
but it was never proven. Same with this whole, he had sex with the dead bodies.
he actually claimed he did not.
yeah, he said he didn't like the smell.
Yeah.
He said they smelled too bad, which is a problem that I've encountered. But,
Jeez.
if you get over that, it's not that bad. They never say no, so it's always there.
You were saying that they talk about the inspiration that they inspired all
They
this.
do
Yeah.
they do the Psycho connection.
They did
Um,
Psycho and Leatherface.
They do Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
They do Silence of the Lambs.
So I asked him, like flippantly, they got him killing with people with chainsaws by any chance, like laughing as if that's funny. And
Yeah.
that's true. He does kill
They-
someone with
And
they-
it's
I've not seen
completely-
the episodes yet, but yes, I have seen the still images.
He does the dance. He does the
yeah.
Leatherface.
When he
He
chainsaw
does
dance.
everything. They do the sledgehammer,
Yeah.
the grandpa.
The only thing that's inspired by it is the mask and the furniture for
Like
Texas Chainsaw.
And in Psycho, the only thing that inspired it is his mum.
yeah.
That's it. The problem I've got is that they've just made so much up. It's absolutely
Yeah.
ridiculous. And there's so much pointless
Yeah.
filler bits in there.
90% of it is just made up.
In one point, they've got Anthony Perkins. They've got some character playing Anthony Perkins. They've got a
Why have they got
they've
people?
got an Alfred Hitchcock
Why,
character who looks like he's just melting. His face is fucking awful. It doesn't look anything like Hitchcock. He just looks like a normal small man with a fat suit on.
Yeah.
But there's a scene where Anthony Perkins goes to the cinema in 1964 and has his dick sucked by a black man whilst watching Psycho. And it's like, what the fuck's that got to do with Ed Gein?
Yeah. Well, what does any of it? Why is Alfred Hitchcock in an Ed Gein film?
Because obviously it was the film that made the story famous, but not even it didn't make it famous then. Nobody fucking knew Ed Gein was
Like,
back
well,
in the
It's based-
60s.
this is based on a book, and then the book was inspired by Ed Gein. Alfred Hitchcock wasn't fucking.
Well, let's be fair, Robert Bloch actually said he wasn't that inspired by him.
Oh, yeah,
at
it's
all,
just the
and
mother thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
The-
just the mother
The
thing.
Netflix Ed Gein thing is more focused on the murders he did rather than him digging up the dead bodies.
That was his main thing. though.
Yeah, that's his
It wasn't
whole thing.
murdering. It was grave robbing.
He killed
Yeah.
2 people.
Yeah.
It was too proven. It's not a very good series. And you get a lot of people, and they hate the fact that you criticise it because there's either the people that know what the fans of films and like serial killers, and then you get people that have never fucking heard of him and just think it's all real. I got spoken to at work. They're just like that. Oh, he's creepy, isn't he? I was like, well, no.
Everyone was
he-
disarmed
no.
by him.
No, he was nice.
Yeah, everyone thought he was just like the town
Like he
simpleton,
thought,
didn't they?
yeah, he was just a normal.
Yeah,
well,
he's not
normal,
creepy at all.
but-
In the program, yeah, because they give him a stupid voice and a bit of a dodgy eye, and other than
Still
that,
looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. Other than that, no, he's not.
Because in real life, he was just like this very small, sort of harmless. He,
He
would
just
like
kept to
walk
himself.
in,
Yeah, he
but everyone
kept to
was fine
himself.
with him. No
Yeah.
one was creeped out by him. He was just harmless old
Yeah.
Ed that lived on the fucking farm.
he just kept
Yeah.
to himself.
It's a big shame. The best thing is, what Netflix usually do is they'll now bring out a documentary, and that will be better than this.
Yeah.
And then there's films that are good. There's a film, like an old film called Deranged.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good film. That's actually done like with people interviewed in the middle of it. It's very odd, but it's a good film. And a Steve Railsback film, which is just called Ed Gein. Very, very good. That was he financed that. He wrote it, directed it, did it all himself because he wanted to do an Ed Gein film. And he plays Ed Gein really, really well. That is far better than this. And it's an hour and a half long. So, you save yourself 6.5 fucking hours.
And you'll get people as well, Ken, that'll be like, well, then watch a documentary if you don't like the fact that it's not the same as the...
It shouldn't have been advertised as it is.
No.
It's just total fiction. And that's the problem. And if you're going to use real people and real people that existed, including victims, then it's just really disrespectful, I think, to make everything up around them. Anyway, we'll have to cut all of that. So that's just us moaning to each other. Because this week we are discussing the 1960 film Psycho.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Janet Leigh, she's on the bed. She's in a bra.
What?
I can't fucking believe this.
Nice.
In the 60s?
Lovely.
Early 60s?
Not allowed
Lovely.
to show your fucking ankle in the 60s.
Exactly.
I've seen her ankles. All right. You've seen the ankles on Janet Leigh. That's what people were saying. When they watched this, they were just like, fucking ankles on that.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Oh.
Yeah. And
She gets an and credit.
Yeah.
I like to give you those in the opening credits. We get an and Janet Leigh as Marion Crane.
yeah. Which, if you know nowadays, could be a bit of a giveaway towards what's going to happen if she's just getting the and. But she's on the bed. She's with her boyfriend, Sam Loomis.
Yes, we're in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeehaw!
Friday, 11th of December, 2:43 p.m.
Yeah, we
It's
could have
incredibly specific.
we could have done this as part of our Christmas month, couldn't we?
Incidentally, if you're wondering of the timeline, I don't think we get another fucking caption of when it is ever again.
No.
So
You
I'm not
see-
sure why they do that.
You see decorations when she's driving, don't you? You see Christmas trees and stuff.
However, I did look it up, and the 11th of December in 1960
Wow.
was a Friday.
Holy shit.
That's incredible work from Alfred Spatchcock. Well done.
Alfred Spatchcock.
Oh, yeah, I know, whatever his name is. Yes, incredibly fucking detailed work. Typical of Spatchcock.
Yeah, it's got Spatchcock written all over it, hasn't
It
it?
certainly has.
They want to get married, but they're broke, and he's got an ex-wife he owes alimony to.
It's not the typical way to start a film, is it?
It is not, and very controversial for the
Oh,
60s,
yeah.
Tom. Well,
Big Sam.
1960.
Was that his name Sam?
Excuse me?
What was his name? Wasn't it Sam?
Sam
was.
Loomis.
Sam Loomis.
Yeah.
Yep. And he says that she should stop seeing him and find someone better off. And she says, you know what, you're right.
Yeah. The end. Yep, she goes back to work, he fucks off, and everyone's happy.
Bye, everybody.
But no, wait.
Oh? She's got to go to work. So
Yeah.
she gets the hell out of there.
She's only on a lunch hour.
Yeah?
Imagine that.
Well, she's already come 3 times, apparently. Sam Loomis.
Yeah, he faked the third one.
Yeah, with his...
Tiny little white cock. Thanks for having me on.
It's a pleasure, Undertaker. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, so she goes back to her work and we get a Hitchcock cameo.
Imagine that at lunchtime.
Sex in the lunch
She
hour.
just turns up on lunch. So she's been at work all morning thinking, oh, yeah, gonna get that. Yeah, what's he been doing?
Sorry, what?
You heard. No, but surely that's on her mind, yeah? So she's just going for a lunch hour shenanigans. What's he been doing? Has he been there all this time at the hotel? Because the checkout's at 3 p.m.
They might
So
have the same lunch break.
suggests that either he's been there overnight and enjoyed the luxury of the hotel, and she's just joined him for an hour, which is a massive waste of money, isn't it?
This is very British of you, Ken, I must admit all
Well,
this.
no, I just thought it because she says the checkout's at 3 p.m. So has he been there longer, or did they rent? I mean,
Yeah, but think about
back then. Surely you'd have to pay cash.
but how cheap were hotels back then?
Yeah, but how much money did they have back then? It's all based on the same thing, isn't
Yeah, but
it?
she
It's
brought
the
a new
value
fucking
and the
car
wealth.
at some point.
Yeah, but that was with stolen money, though, Tom.
That's theft, Tom. This is not. This is prior to all of that. So he, I'm guessing, has rented this room. They've used it for an hour. If the checkout's 3, you've got to assume they checked in the night before. So he would have had to have been there. So he's been there the whole night and up until her lunch hour. She turns up for an hour. What a waste of his time just to wait for this lunch hour rendezvous.
That's true, actually, because isn't she actually single? Why
Yes.
couldn't he go to her house?
Well, so's he, because it's his ex-wife.
I think. Do we not think maybe?
Oh, I
he's
thought he was still married.
No, I think he's paying alimony, isn't he?
He's paying alimony, which means they're separated.
Well, why the
at
fuck
least.
are they getting a hotel room then?
Well, is it a
Because
case?
it's the 1960s.
Yeah, you can't have the neighbours seeing a
Seen her ankles.
seeing a man go
Seeing
into
her
the
ankles
house.
over his shoulders.
But also maybe he's in town on business and he has that hotel room anyway.
But he's in that fucking town. He's got the bloody
No,
hardware
he's from
store.
California.
Well,
Isn't he?
no, yeah, because he's got that hardware store.
Does he? I thought he was from somewhere else.
So, Jesus Christ. We're
Because
going to have to watch this film again,
his
okay?
sister
Bear with
goes
us.
and meets
Bear with us. We'll be back when we go and watch this film again.
In the meantime, listen to this little ditty while we watch it.
Okay, let's have a look. Ah. Oh, yeah.
Look at Alfred Hitchcock dancing.
Yeah, look at Charlie Hummus.
So anyway, yes, Alfred Hitchcock cameo when she goes back to work in the cowboy hat outside.
Yes, it didn't take long, did it? It is, let me have a quick look.
6 minutes.
6 minutes indeed, yes. 6 minute cameo. She's very keen to move in with him and get this fucking down and done, isn't she? With he's giving excuses like a man who just wants to keep her on the side.
Yeah, my dick don't work.
Yeah, throws that one in from Ross Geller.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, she's overly keen and keeps giving him counters to every excuse.
Yeah.
It works, and he's like, oh, fuck it.
Hitchcock said that he wanted to get his cameo out the way early because he knew by that point people would be looking for his cameo, so he didn't want that to distract from the film. So he,
Very similar to Stan Lee, of course.
yeah. Cut to some oil baron. He's buying a house for his daughter's wedding.
Yeehaw!
He comes in and asks to store the cash for the transaction in the safe at the office, $40,000. Tom, didn't you?
I did.
You searched it.
I googled how much the 40,000 was.
I noted it. If you've
Excellent
not got it,
work.
I was
'cause
about to say I can't
I-
remember now off the top of my head. I didn't write it down.
it's over $300,000 in
What's
today's
the
money.
point of Googling it at the time and not taking
Because
any record
Tom's
of
not
it?
Tom's not learned in
You
these.
just
in
live
the-
for the moment, don't you?
Tom's thinking
No,
we
I
were
was
just chatting.
I was just curious. I
Yeah.
wonder how much 40,000.
And I thought to myself-
And I hope that won't come
nowadays.
up when we record about it.
Tom's an amateur when it comes to podcasting, Ken. He's not like me and you, trained.
No, I actually thought Dom will fucking know what that is in common normal value these
Yeah.
days. How much?
Dunno.
£300,000.
300.
It's over. It's like
Is that what you said?
300.
Dom said.
Yeah, it's nearly $350,000.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
Back then, though, 40 grand. Buy fucking 3 houses.
yeah, exactly.
Of course I wouldn't.
You could swap. Tom's little hat he's wearing for a house back then.
I'm not wearing a hat.
Because we've sold it and bought another house. You can visit.
A 2-bedroom terrace.
He comes in, and do you know the phrase he uses? He says it's as hot as fresh milk.
Yeah,
Which
Yeah,
confused
I
me.
remember that. Yeah,
it
I didn't
confused
like
me
that.
because
I
I
didn't
thought,
like
oh,
that.
milk isn't hot.
Yeah.
But wait, he said fresh.
the boss tells Janet Lee to take the money and put it in the safe deposit box at the bank.
Yeah, because the cowboy, he says, I never carry more than I can afford to lose. Imagine that, being able to afford to lose 40
Imagine
grand.
even being able to
400
just
grand.
say, being that rich to be able to just say that is insane.
Which I guess is why none of us have any sympathy for this guy.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if you don't feel sympathetic towards this woman, like Alfred Hitchcock made sure that Janet Leigh's wardrobe wasn't custom fitted suits; it was off the rack to make her feel more like the every woman sort of thing.
Normal, just just doing the job.
So you have sympathy for her despite the fact that she's a thief. And this character is to just hammer home the fact that it's a victimless crime because he ain't going to miss the fucking money ultimately.
No. I liked it, and that's why I wrote it down. I thought this just makes it all the fucking more good for her.
Yeah. The guy flirts with her a bit, sits on the counter next to her, says, "Would you like to see my dick?" I think he says.
My little white cock.
A little bit controversial for 1960.
Yeah.
Tiny little white cock.
That's what he says.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on.
Your desk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure it made the original cut.
I don't think
It
so.
was definitely on the TV version.
Yeah. And then they go into the office. And she goes in, asks if she can go home straight after as she has a headache.
Women, eh?
Yeah.
It's usually the excuse I get. I have a headache. I'm too tired.
Unless you're in the you want to get in the shower first, Tom, before you want to do that.
Seriously, that works wonders. Headache's gone. Your shower's like paracetamol.
Yeah.
Big fat cocodable.
Well, hang on a minute, Tom.
Yeah, is that what she calls you?
She goes home, packs a suitcase. We get a shot of the money on the bed in a white envelope.
Yes, because she says she's going to drop it off, doesn't she? She says she's going to drop it off at the bank and then go home straight afterwards. But then when we see her, she's at home and the money's still there.
Do we? I can't remember. Do we ever?
I thought you were
actually
singing
know?
Basket Case.
No.
Do you ever?
Do we ever know why she's stolen the money?
Because they're both broke. You heard it
For
at the
her
beginning.
and Sam.
Yeah, to have a wedding and get married. He can't afford to because he's paying alimony.
He's
and she's
throwing
broke.
out excuses like you wouldn't believe. And she's saying, no, we can do this. We can work this out. And he's saying, well, what about this? And she's like, no, fuck that. I can sort that shit out. And he's like, well, okay, well, how about me dick don't work? And she's like, fuck you. It does work. I've just proven that.
She leaves and she's driving downtown and she stops at the lights. And you know Pulp Fiction? Literally, this is the shot that he
certainly
steals.
Yeah.
Where the boss walks past on the light, he crosses, stops and looks, and she's in the car. And he's like, what? You should be at home. I'm the scat man.
That's what he does
Yeah.
in the middle of the fucking crossing. No, but obviously it's a shock to people, isn't it, that Tarantino just robs fucking scenes off everyone.
It is, yeah. I'm very surprised.
Fucking Tarantino.
He said that Stephen King stole the idea for It.
Oh, from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
even
saw
though-
that. Yeah.
Even though the book
But
was
the book
written
was written
before.
before.
3 years before
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street was released. Yeah, he knows what he's talking about.
He knows what he's doing.
You know when he said he was going to do 10 films? Yeah, couldn't even fucking bother. Lazy bastard. Anyway, what's the matter? What's the matter, Quentin? Not enough films been made that you can steal ideas from.
Oh. Anyway, she leaves. She speeds off. She should be in bed after all.
She should indeed. We do get the voiceover, don't we? I don't know if it's her imagining what people are saying.
I think so.
Yeah, because she's like, which I quite liked. I quite like the idea of her just. It's one of those, isn't it, where you're there, you're procrastinating, and you're thinking, oh shit, what if?
That's
And-
quite a regular trope in Spatchcock's films, is that they have that morality.
Yeah, it's a battle in their heads,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Of people won't like this. People will say, and yeah, it's quite good though. I mean, it's a lot of like modern day problems, isn't it? Mental issues where you're there thinking, you think up of scenarios that haven't happened yet, and you start getting anxious about that. This is what she's doing as
Yeah.
she's driving. As far as he can say, he probably doesn't give a fuck that she was just in that car. But she's worrying about that, and we can get to hear what she thinks is potentially happening.
It's to show that she's not just a bastard. This is troubling her that she's doing it, and she's going over it in her head.
Yeah, and we don't actually know whether they are saying that or not.
No,
We don't know whether they've noticed.
I think that's just her. Because with the echoey sound to it, it sounds almost like she's it gives you the thing that she's imagining it in her head, basically.
And the camera is on her, and we get to see her facial reactions to her thinking it.
Next morning, the cops drive past a car on the side of the road. Like, it's gone out of town now, it's in the sticks. And
I just bring in as well that as she's doing all this with the driving and the panic, the music score. Can't believe we've not actually mentioned the music
well, yeah.
at this yet. But it was Bernard, wasn't it? Bernard Herrmann.
Yes.
2 names for one.
Yeah.
But even like before we get to the classic theme of Psycho, then even this, like just as she's driving, the music of this is very, very good.
Tense, yeah, because I believe Hitchcock was, because he was doing at the time, he'd done North by Northwest. He was doing Alfred Hitchcock Presents, and he'd do a television show. This film was going to be, he'd shot it, watched it without the music, and was like, I'm just going to cut this down to an episode and put it on my show. It's only after the music was added and he watched it with the music. He loved the music so much that he turned it into a full-length film, and also paid him a third of the production cost of the whole film. He paid the composer because he thought he was such an integral part of the film. He paid him way more.
I think it is as well, though.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, because even when she's just driving, it's like with the voiceovers over the top of her imagining it, the music and that, it is just a tense drive.
Mm.
After she sees the boss, it's just like it just hits the music, doesn't it? You just think, fuck. Whereas in 1960, you'd probably think, goodness.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Jiminy Jillikers.
Yeah, oh, cripes.
Christ on a cracker. They wouldn't say Christ, would they?
Wouldn't say that, no. Criminy. Criminy.
Yeah. You got an example, Tom?
Goodness me.
There's no
Wow, I'm glad we waited for that, Tom.
Goodness me.
Yeah, all right.
My ankle's on show.
Why you double down on it?
She's in a car, you idiot. Who's down there in the fucking footwell? Who's down there? Hey.
Goodness me. My man's not driving.
You fucking idiot.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, that's what they'd be saying back in the 60s. She wouldn't realise, would she, until then?
Yeah, she was in the passenger seat and it careered off the road. Anyway, the next morning, the cops drive past on the side of the road. Marion's asleep in the front seat. The cop knocks on the window. Goodness me, my man's not driving. Just cut to the wheel. Just She says that she pulled over after nearly having an accident from being drowsy. She asks if she's done anything wrong, and if not, she'd like to go. I'll just say as well, I love the way the cop is shot in this with the reflective.
Yeah, he's great.
And he's very stoic.
It reminds me of Sin City.
Yeah.
Like that type of black and white.
Oh, yeah.
What? I'm just saying.
No, fair enough. No, because he's very stoic. He doesn't give anything away. You can't see his eyes to see what he's thinking. He's literally just staring at her. And Hitchcock does not pull away from that when you think he's going to. So you constantly think like the cop's going to say something. And even though I don't think he might be, it wants you to feel like what she's feeling in the sense
and that's that he suspects something immediately, which he can't possibly straight away. But it's her fucking conscience.
Yeah,
pricking at her saying, he knows something's not right.
Yeah, she can't read him and his body language or anything. He says everything like flat.
In fairness, she acts so fucking suspiciously throughout this next, for the rest of the time she's on screen, that you just think, fucking hell, yeah. Try and be subtle. Just saying, what have I done anything wrong here? If not, I'd like to run away
Fumbling
from
with
you
a handbag
immediately. Let me leave now, please. What's up? What's the problem? No.
The cop asks her to turn her motor off, see her license. He has a check of the license plate, sends her on her way.
What is her license plate? Anybody get that? Anal.
Is it?
No, it's ANL. ANL. So it's pretty much anal.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned.
That's what the cop says.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, officer. It pretty much is.
Little wink.
ANL 709. Do you know what the relevance of that is?
No.
There isn't any. But it just almost says anal. That's why I wrote it down.
Very good.
How about that?
That's the kind of insight that people keep coming back to on the pod.
And I have not seen that on IMDb. I've just noticed that myself, so well done to me.
The license plate nearly says anal.
It doesn't quite say anal.
What a great fact.
Yeah. Fun fact for you guys.
Yeah.
How about that?
She pulls away and she notices that he's following behind. She keeps checking in the rear view.
Yep. Got the music all the way, accompanying them.
He eventually pulls off the highway and she carries on.
Phew. Thank goodness we'll never see him again.
Pulls into a car sales place, buys a newspaper, as if like the same day it'd be like she'd be front page news.
It's not, as it
happens. It's the next day, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not, so that's good.
Yeah. Cop from earlier turns up and watches from across the street.
Yeah, don't know where he fucking turned off to.
No. She actually can trade her car in.
That, of course, is California Charlie, isn't it? California Charlie.
I've never heard of that. What's California Charlie?
The fucking car salesman.
It's a type of cocaine.
Stupid cocaine, though, Tom.
Yeah.
Stay away from California Charlie.
California Charlie is the name. It's the guy who owns the lot.
It's just the car salesman. It's just his name.
Oh, I never picked up on that.
No.
That's fine. That's why I'm here.
He asked for her car plus $700. She agrees. $700 is the equivalent to $7,600
That's reasonable.
today that she just has
For
in
a
cash.
car.
Which
Reasonable for a car, though, you would assume.
If she had to trade in her car as well. Which, by the way, is insane that, can I trade in my car? Literally within half an hour. Yeah, your car seems fine.
Yeah, it's all done pronto. The good old days.
Yeah. Yeehaw. 1960.
She goes to the bathroom, takes the money out of the envelope from work. He wants to take her for a test drive in it, but she refuses and convinces him to just sell the car to her. The policeman's watching this all from his car going down. She, again, as Ken said, she just acts very fucking suspicious.
He does. He gives us the Eric Idle, don't you want to haggle bit as well, doesn't he? Where he's just like, what do you mean? You're just going to accept 700? What? Yeah, but she does. And it's a done deal.
And
that's California Charlie.
The policeman pulls into the dealership just as Marion leaves. She's called back by one of the workers, though, because she forgot her suitcase and coat in the back of her other car.
Jesus.
Very good. Very nice use there of tension. She goes over what the cop and the salesman might say to each other.
Yeah, this is another example, isn't it, of her worrying about what they're going to say.
Yeah.
On this one, though, as she goes away, what's the point of her leaving that quickly? Because obviously, like, they're now watching her. They've clearly got her new registration because the guy's just fucking sold her the car. So they're now all just watching her drive away. What was the point of going through with the sale?
That.
Yeah.
Because if the cop's already there, I mean, fair enough. If the cop had got back in his car and driven off, fair dues. Because he wouldn't know what car she's got unless he had any reason to go back and check. But the fact that he pulls into the lot and then they watch her get really fucking weird and drive away ever so quickly, you would assume that he'd be like, I'll make a note of that registration if we ever need it again. However, it was 1960, so registrations probably weren't available to check.
No.
Nationally, as easy as they were now.
Well, you don't forget a registration plate like hers, though, Ken, right?
Okay, no.
Yeah.
It's a different registration, though, of course. Would you like to know the new registration?
Go on.
NFB 418. That's November Foxtrot Bravo.
You'd make a good police officer.
418.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I don't let these things go, Tom. It might be important, and that's why I write them down. As it turns out, not fucking important at all. However, if it had been,
you'd have known.
I'd be the only one in the room that would have known.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
But
obviously, we'll stress that it's not.
We hear her boss asking the other girl where Marion is. Again, this is in her head, going through the whole bit from contacting her sister to boss contacting the home buyer who swears he didn't find her and take it out of her flesh. He's going to go and find her and take it out of her flesh, basically, the oil man.
Flesh?
Yeah.
Oh,
he says that...
it's harsh, isn't it? From him, he seems so nice.
Yeah.
Now he wants to cut her up.
Yeah, if they don't get the money back, he's going to take it out of her flesh.
Her friend that works at the office, she says, well, she's always late on a Monday morning. And you think, what the fuck? How long's this been going on?
Sarky bitch.
How long's this been going on? How long's she been being late into the office on a Monday morning, and why? And why has it not been picked up? Why has she not had a little word and said, don't fucking be late?
We're on two different sides of the table on that one.
Well, she's got no fucking responsibility other than getting to work.
I was talking about how dare she grass her mate in like that.
Well, what, he doesn't know?
Yeah, because he turns up late, doesn't he?
So what? So she's just always there before him, but she's always late, but earlier than him.
You're telling me, work, if you could get away with that, you wouldn't want to get away with it? Like, you know for a fact your boss isn't going to get in till about 11, but you're supposed to be in at 8.
I drive past my boss on my way to the school run. He drives the opposite way on his way to the school run.
Is he in a horse and carriage?
Him. Yes, as am I.
With his ankle, showing his ankle as he drives
Yeah, we
past.
tip our top hats as we go past. Yeah, and we race each other back to the office.
Yeah. Later, it's raining heavy and getting hard to see now. It's night time. She's struggling, driving. Into view comes the sign for the Bates Motel.
She's worked there for 10 years, apparently. She gets in that voiceover from her boss. She's 10 years employment and she's thrown it all away for stealing. So for 10 years, she's been late every fucking Monday. And he didn't know. Is that what you're saying? Because he brings it up that she's got 10 years, clean record. And he's not fucking noticed.
Tom, you need to realise Ken hates...
We went past it and all of a sudden he's back on it.
For 10 years, she's been late every Monday. No one's fucking noticed except her, and she's waited 10 years to tell him.
I don't think the friend is being dead on balls accurate. I think she's just saying, she's always late, as in sometimes she's late.
Well, even if she is accurate, why is she always fucking late on a Monday?
Because she's having sex with Sam Loomis from Halloween.
That's lunchtime activities. Instead of having a packed lunch, she's having a lunchbox. But she's not, she doesn't have to be late on a Monday morning just because it's Monday morning. Nip that in the fucking bud. She's there on time.
You make
this conversation wouldn't be being had. Anyway.
Later, it's raining heavy. It's getting hard to see. Because she's driving. It's night time. Into view comes the sign for the Bates Motel.
Where?
The Bates Motel.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. And she pulls in.
Did you ever watch the series Bates Motel?
No.
Me neither. I got fucking annoyed with that.
Well,
don't get me back on this. You bloody Ryan Murphy bullshit.
Is it him again?
Probably not, no.
Oh. Getting out.
No, it was that idiot who was an autistic doctor once. But he was Norman Bates first.
Robin Williams.
That's him.
Yeah.
Robin Williams?
Of course it wasn't.
No. He's Patch Adams, comedic doctor.
Never seen it. I don't want to cry. I only cry about Taekwondo-based films.
Yeah.
I want to cry about ill children.
There's no one in the reception. Light on in the upstairs of the house behind the place, though. Because if you see, you've got the motel, Tom, then...
I watched the film with you, I know.
I'm explaining.
This is for the listener. This is a little bit of a visual guide.
For the listener, but I'm framing it as if I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, Dom, what's going on?
So, Ken, you're going to tell me the same thing, aren't you?
I've fucking seen this.
So there's the motel, and then there's a winding hillside, and on the top of the hill is the house where Norman lives. The light upstairs comes on. She sounds the horn in her car to get someone's attention, and comes down from there is Norman Bates.
There's a shadow of a woman walking in that light.
No, there isn't.
There fucking is.
My God.
That is the first fucking time you see her, and you cannot not mention it.
Mention what?
I can't remember. No, when she looks up, it's the first view of the house. The light is on in the upstairs window.
Where is the house?
He just told you.
There's a long winding
I said
path.
that, Tom.
Long winding path. Picture the scene, Tom.
Okay.
You've not seen the film, so let me describe it. Yeah, but up in the top window, the light is on, and you see a female figure walking.
Yeah.
Across the light, the net curtain, and then she honks the horn.
It sounds like that.
She's brought with her. Which obviously Norman's like, what the fuck?
We're getting bombed.
Yeah, and someone comes running down from the house.
Yeah. Norman Bates.
It's our first introduction to Norman Bates, 27 minutes in.
What a nice, disarming looking chap.
Now, Norman Bates, I think...
Tom didn't even react to that. Go on. Yeah, no, go on.
Norman Bates, for me, is one of the best portrayed characters ever.
Yeah.
Because, like, from obviously 1960, I didn't watch it in 1960. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, but you thought it. So I knew what it was all about beforehand. But the viewers then, he's so awkward and pleasant and well spoken and nice.
I said that.
And everything about him is like a disarming comfort.
He was Ted Bundy before Ted Bundy existed.
Became him, the other Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
You know, the guy who played him struggled to get acting work after. Because
Anthony Perkins,
because everyone saw him as Norman Bates.
Mm-hmm. Not a terrible problem to have. Did fucking 4 films after that.
Yeah, but
They
over
weren't
a course of
that
like
great.
20 odd years.
And known as the horror movie iconic legend.
Yeah, but that doesn't pay.
That's only
in
the first
60s.
movie, though.
In the 60s, that wouldn't pay you, though, would it?
Well, he could have done loads of other films and not been remembered at all. You see, there's the...
Yeah, I'll tell you who isn't remembered. Oh, what's his name?
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
What was the name of that film that Nick Cage was in? That Osgood Perkins.
Now this is weird because the lady that I work with, she was trying to convince me about this film. She said, "Oh, you mean like what's it, Slender?" I was like, "Oh, Slender Man." She was like, "No, the one with he's got a weird face." And I was like, "Slender Man."
Yeah, I'd have got annoyed and gone Slender Man.
And she was just like, "Oh no, Slender Legs." I was like, "Oh, that's terrifying, isn't it?" And she meant Long Legs. The Nicolas Cage film.
Slender Legs.
But she thought for some reason Slender was the first bit. So yeah, the horror icon Slender Legs.
It's very appealing to me.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, what do you remember about it? It's like, we had beautifully slender legs. Look out, here comes Slender Legs. It's like
in high heels.
got a beautiful saxophone bringing them on. Yeah, but that's she did. She said that, and ever since then, every time we talk about a horror film, we bring Slender Legs into it.
Norman Bates apologizes for not hearing her. Tells her 12 cabins, 12 vacancies. She goes to sign her name in. She signs her name in as Marie Samuels in the logbook.
Ooh.
Gives her the key for cabin 1 because it's closer in case she needs anything.
He hesitates over the keys.
He does. He goes to
which
give her.
I like.
I
Yeah,
noticed that.
and then he goes for cabin 1. It was like it wasn't the first one he wanted to give to her, but he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the whole thing. As soon as he's introduced, he's brilliant.
Yeah.
Amazing performance. Totally awkward, but just seems timid and frightened of the whole situation.
Yeah.
Which I really liked.
If she needs anything else, all she needs to do is tap on the wall, and his name's Bates, Norman Bates.
And he says 12 rooms, 12 vacancies. Nobody stops here.
Yeah.
Not since they moved the highway.
Yeah, which was a frequent thing in America, Tom, when they were making all these new highways. Cut away from the motels and they all died. See what I mean? Easy to happen, mate.
Big business.
Yeah,
Killing the small
I keep
business.
telling him to stop building this motel that he's building.
Every time we're in the pub, this is all I hear.
The Ellis Motel he's building.
You can't help everyone, Dom.
No.
And I know that you do like to give this info out. You like to advise people on their motel building enterprises. Some people you can't help.
No.
And if Tom, from my point of view, if you want to do that, you go ahead.
I think you can.
Okay. But you've got both sides of the story here. Okay. You've got your dreams and ambitions, but you've got Dom trying to bring you back down.
I just don't want to see
ground
you
a
hurt.
little bit.
I just don't want to see you.
Just remember, it's you that we really care about.
Not the Ellis Hotel or Motel.
That's
That's
who
what
we're
it says
looking
on
out for.
That's what it says on the sign.
Because
Ellis
you couldn't decide.
Hotel or Motel.
Motel/hotel.
Yeah.
It's similar to which one's lit, like vacancy, no vacancy.
Yeah.
You've got everything just lit all the time, so nobody really knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the element of surprise that brings people back.
If the Ellis Motel gets too many bad reviews, I can just change it to the hotel.
There you go, you see.
Yeah, I like that.
A whole new website.
He offers her the option to have dinner with him up at the house, and she says, "Oh yeah, that's lovely. Yes, thank you." And he says he'll come back to get her once it's ready. we can hear him when he goes up there arguing with his mother in the house, which is fucking loud.
Yeah, I was
considering
about to say
how far
that
away
the
they are.
house is far away.
Yeah. And is this where she's writing down how much money she's spent and how much she's taken out of the money and she rips it up and throws it in the toilet?
She does, yeah. She's writing it on Bates Motel headed stationery, which he gives her. She's lovely, isn't it? Imagine how much that would be fucking worth if that was like still around now.
Oh yeah,
Which I imagine
God,
you can
yeah.
just get made, obviously, if you wanted to. But yeah, I just like the idea of having it. But yes, she does. Yeah, she writes down how much it would be if you deduct $700 from a nice round figure.
$440,000.
And she writes it down because she can't fucking figure that shit out. She's a lady, after all.
It was 60s, though. Math.
Yeah.
Math. Math was in its
I
infancy.
can't do the math, is what she says.
I'm
in
really
her,
good at math.
in her head. Hey, math. Remember when you used to call math, like people called Matthew, you called him math.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Yeah, we used to abbreviate everything to math.
Fun fact for you, Ken.
Yes.
At the time of the film's production, because of an FCC ruling, any references to toilets could not be presented in both film or television. To add realism to the story, Joseph Stefano was adamant about seeing a toilet on screen and he wanted to see it flush. Sir Alfred Spatchcock told him that he had to make it so through his writing if he wanted to see it. And so Stefano wrote the scene in which Marion adds up the money, then flushes the paper down the toilet. And this was the first American movie ever to show a toilet flushing on screen.
What the fuck is wrong with them? Why would you not be allowed to see it?
It's vulgar. That's where
it's
poop
not like a
goes.
big old fucking turd flushing down there, is it? It's a bits of paper. What a time. What a time the 60s were, eh?
Couldn't show a toilet unless it was being used for not what it's used for.
For non-toiletry purpose.
Yeah.
Wow. What if you've been sick into it?
No.
That's amazing. I've been sick into more toilets than you've shit in.
What a great brag.
What do you think about that,
I
Tom?
don't know what to say to that.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to argue it. 'cause you
Congratulations.
Tom doesn't shit.
Ah, one of them, eh?
I'm not into
Yeah. You scoop it into a bag.
No, because when he's hanging upside down when he sleeps,
Oh,
it's like
fuck off.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
the mother isn't happy about her coming up to the house and tells him to go tell her she can't come up or mother will do it herself.
Yeah. It's not a nice voice, is it, the mother?
No. Do you know how they got the mother's voice?
Was it by playing there's audio of children crying?
It was 3 different women's voices combined together into one audio sample.
That's quite good
I didn't
thinking
know that.
back
That's
in
pretty
those
good,
days,
yeah.
especially.
Yeah, it's 3 different women. The only time it isn't 3 different women is the monologue at the end of the film, which is just by one of the women that played the mother.
Nice.
Interesting.
That's very nice.
Says, yeah, I'll do it myself because you don't have the guts, is what she says. And Marion looks out the window to see Norman making his way back down to her. She apologises to him when he turns up for getting him into trouble and offers to eat inside his, what's that, reception
The office.
area? Office,
Just in the office.
Yeah.
He'd also said that he had difficulty saying bathroom, didn't he, when he showed her the room, which I thought was quite good. Again, it just shows how awkward he is. And I liked the thing he said when he invited her up. He says, "I don't set a fancy table, but the kitchen's awful homey." It's just lots of little like phrases.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed those.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
He says it'll probably be nicer to eat in the office anyway.
Yep, and said, "Sorry about my mother. She's not feeling herself today."
Get a lot of stuffed birds in the parlour at the back of the office, and the food's all for her as he's not hungry. Tells her his hobby is taxidermy and he stuffs birds because only birds look well stuffed, as they look passive to begin with.
Nice.
Well, a man should have a hobby. Well, it's more than a hobby. A hobby should pass the time, not fill it. Don't you go out with friends? Well, a boy's best friend is his mother.
That's fucking great. That's such a great line. It is a bit weird, but I send that to my mum on Mother's Day. Is that weird?
Yes. Yes, it is, Ken, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, but I do. I send that meme to my mum every Mother's Day. A boy's best friend is his mother. What's wrong with that?
Nothing,
It's
Ken.
nice, isn't it? Edge towards the door, Tom. It's nice. I'm blocking the door, Dom.
Shit.
No, I this whole conversation, I think is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it's so good.
It is just her saying things and him answering, and just the more he answers and the more he says, the more you just think, oh,
He's getting weirder and
You
weirder.
just think, oh dear.
But at the same time, he seems to keep the same timidness.
Yeah,
throughout the
he
whole
does.
conversation.
It's like the innocence of what he's saying in his mind, and then how it's taken by her and the viewer. It's totally different.
Yeah.
It just jars totally, doesn't it? With what he's saying is normal, and that's just how that's how it should be, right?
Yeah.
And everyone else is just like, oh
You're
no,
a fucking freak, man.
Uh-oh. Yeah, but I just think everything that he said, I wrote down a lot of his conversation of what he says, and I just think the way he delivers it as well, he seems so honest and earnest in what he's saying, but the meaning of what he's saying is lost on him as being anything other than just nice.
Yeah.
Like my sharing of the meme, which is fucking nice.
He says that his mother raised him after his dad died, and she met a man who convinced her to build this motel. And then this new guy died, and it was too great a loss for her.
Yeah, he says we're all in our own private traps. And she says, yeah, but the way she spoke to you. Like, so she's just saying, yeah, but you don't have to get spoken to like that. And he's defending his mother, saying that she's just not well. And his face drops when she says that as well.
Yeah.
When she like dares to criticize his mother, his face stops, and he's just like, well, she's not well.
Yeah.
And he suddenly joins on the defensive, and I just think it's just fucking brilliant the way he does it.
Yeah, because Marion asks why doesn't he leave, and he says who would look after his mother.
Yeah.
He doesn't hate her, he hates what she's become, and he hates the illness that she has. And Marion asks, could you not put her in someplace? And that's when his face really fucking drops.
Yeah, because he says a son is a poor substitute for a lover, which is a fucking weird sentence.
That's a strange
but
thing to
then
say.
he then gives us the what do you mean someplace?
Yeah.
And then he gives us that speech about like a madhouse and
Laughing
like,
tears,
the
cruel
insane-
eyes studying you.
Yeah.
She's harmless. She could never be put in there.
Yeah, his anger is there, isn't it? It's simmering away, but he's still calm in doing it.
Yeah.
And then he gives us the she just goes a little mad sometimes.
Yeah.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Yeah. Another great line from that film.
Haven't you? And then she obviously thinks about what she's done, and that was a moment of madness. And
she excuses herself.
Yeah.
She's got an early morning and she needs to go back home and try and fix what's happened.
Yep, she's got a long drive back to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Which, of course, she didn't put down. She put down she was from Los Angeles.
And when she says her good night, she actually also mentions her real name's Marion.
She does.
And he checks the logbook and sees that it's different.
Full of logs.
Picture on the wall gets moved out the way. Creepy peeper watches her.
Yeah, I put that down. He's a little peeping Tom.
Yeah.
He does stand there quite awkwardly thinking about
Peeping
it. though.
Tom.
Hey, you're called Tom.
Grow up.
But no, he actually stands there like wrestling with his conscience because he doesn't just
whether-
immediately take the
yeah.
picture off, does he? He waits. Then he removes the picture. Then he has a little peep.
He's debating whether or not he wants to do it.
Do you think your wife's put a peephole in if she can't get in?
If she has, it'll be in the kids' room, which would be very alarming.
I wouldn't put it past her though.
Yeah, but they wouldn't know. It'd be behind a photo, wouldn't it? It'd be behind something else.
Or
But it's not going to be fucking there all the time with your
photo of
kids
me
looking at you.
on a horse with a sword in hand.
It's a photo of Tom in the shower.
It's the exact scene when you remove it. A close-up of your buttocks.
Yeah,
All soaped up.
yeah. Milky buttocks.
Milky.
Old Tom Milky Buttocks Ellis.
Yeah, that's what they call him.
That's what we'll put on the post.
Yeah.
Special guest.
Milky buttocks. Yeah, creepy peeper watches her undress, ready to shower, heads back up to the house. Meanwhile, Marion gets in the shower and she bloody loves a shower. She's having the time of her life.
Well, the problem is with the shower, She gets in the shower, then turns the water on.
They do that in all American films.
Yeah,
Don't they
no.
just...
It always too cold, too hot.
Exactly.
And then it's all right.
What temperature of Americans? What have you got your heating on at all times for that water to be perfect every time you're in the shower?
Badmoviecult@gmail.com, let us know.
Please tell us. Because I
We're
get it.
dying to know.
I am. I'll put it on my spreadsheet. No, but it's just one of those that it always happens. And this was 1960, so it's been happening since then. It's the fucking 65 years old, this film.
There was no way I'm getting into a shower and then turning the water
I can
on.
have my shower on for, I don't know, let's say 7 minutes, right? Because I'll have a shave. I'll put the shower on thinking that'll give it time to warm up. I have a shave around the beard, obviously. Then I get in the shower, but I'll always test it first.
Yeah,
I won't
always-
just open the thinking, right, I'm just fucking getting in. I'll always test it. And sometimes it's not hot at all.
No.
There's no heat because my fucking boiler's dicked.
Yeah.
I'll normally put the shower on, then I'll brush my teeth, and then by the time I'm done, the shower's all right. I get in.
You run the tap while the shower's on. You're a maniac.
Yeah.
No wonder if people check on you.
What do you mean?
I've already run the shaving bowl. That's done. That's warm. That's fine. The shower's on. It should work, but it doesn't. Sometimes it's still freezing cold.
I'll run the shower, then go and get a towel, get undressed, get some music on, so I can have a little boogie in the shower. You know what I'm talking about,
I
Ken.
do, yeah.
And then hop on in there.
And is it always warm by then?
Yeah.
Do you turn it on and then try it and
Yeah.
see? Is it
Yeah.
always cold?
Yeah.
Oh, you
So-
always
so
put
what
your
the
hand
fuck?
in before you get
What's
in.
going on with America?
Well,
How's it always so perfect? Answer us, please.
do you ever get in the shower, Tom, and you feel like you need the toilet, so you'll just go in the shower?
I have to hop back out.
Oh, do you? You don't
yeah.
just go in the shower?
Oh, if it's a piss,
What toilet are we talking?
I was talking a shit.
Oh, what? Are you shit in the shower?
Someone's got to.
Yeah.
No.
Just down the plug hole, Tom, straight away.
No.
You can push it down with your foot.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh.
If it's,
I'm washing it
if
afterwards.
it's still there,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, it
Fucking
is
grim.
because my shower, the hole is like it's got a cover on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, like mine catches hair, so if you pull that back out, it's covered in shit.
Full of
mine's,
shit.
Mine's the same. Yeah.
Covered in shit. You got to
Catches-
wash that again
catches the
afterwards. Yeah.
You get out there. You go in the sink.
If I need a shit, then I'm going to get out the shower to take a shit. Yeah.
You know when
but
you have a bath, right, and you're there thinking, "Oh, it was
I
lovely,
can't
that."
remember the last time I had a bath.
Yeah, we
Oh,
know.
nor can I, Tom. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to pull you up on the dates
Right,
or
okay.
anything. But it's like, okay, I'll transfer it to the shower.
Right,
You get
okay.
out the shower, you have it dry and everything. You're thinking, oh, that was nice. I feel a lot better now.
Mm.
Then you need a shit.
I'm going to shit.
Do
and
you
then
feel betrayed by
Yes.
your own body?
I'm going to have to then.
I do.
Yeah.
I feel that's the ultimate betrayal
I'm
of
going to
your
have
body.
to then go for the poo, but then I'm going
You
to
get back
I'm
in?
going to have to hop back in the shower.
Fucking hell, he's thorough.
Mm.
No wonder your wife can't
It's
get
like
enough
when,
of it.
when you and Tom at the hotel room with my brother.
What?
What, were you
You
shitting on
remember-
each other?
No,
Oh,
with
yeah.
James.
Yeah. James came out of the shower. We'd gone
Gross.
to Manchester for Tom's birthday, and we were sharing.
We interrupt the Psycho episode for this.
It's worth it. Wait.
No, I'm happy with it. Picture the scene.
So we were in the hotel, and I'd sorted myself out, shower, shit, shave, came over to their room. Tom had already done the same, so we were chatting to Tom, and James is in the bathroom. We hear him laughing in the bathroom,
A bit weird, but go
Yeah.
on.
and he comes out, and Tom's like, "Why were you laughing?"
This
in-"
isn't me, Tom.
This is the other
another
Tom.
person.
This is light bulb Tom.
I'm in another room with my missus.
He's
I bet you are.
Tom says, "Why were you laughing in the shower?" And because he got out the shower, it was white towels. It's a hotel, isn't it? And he dried himself off and wiped his arse with the towel, and there was shit on the towel. And we asked, why would there be shit on the towel if you've got out of the shower to dry yourself? And he says, I didn't realise you had to wash your arse in the shower. How old is he, Tom?
I'm struggling to figure this out.
Well, I'm 30. I'm 30, so we'd be about 27.
27. He didn't realise that when you're in the shower,
That's the fucking prime opportunity. What opportunity is he waiting for washing your ass?
well, that's the real horror of this episode, Ken. Is when does Tom Ellis's
fucking-
brother?
Just like
Apparently, he's never done it before in his life because he was shocked to see shit on it. And when we said, "Why is there shit on the towel?" he said, "Well, what do you mean? As if like that happens all the time." So you're supposed to wash your arsehole whilst you're in the shower.
You can't trust anyone who doesn't part the cheeks in the shower.
Exactly.
Even if they're not aiming any sort of spray, that the wash down will do the trick.
When Tom parts his, it's like a crypt door opening, which is when his wife knows to barge in.
Is it? It's like the hair's like the cobwebs. Cobweb black
I've
hair.
got some nice biscuits.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
We get now the most iconic scene in all of horror.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're doing Psycho.
Forgot about that.
Tom's brother emerging with a shitty towel from a hotel room bathroom.
Which? How did you watch this, Tom? This film?
For the first time? Or
No, for
today?
Yeah.
I watched it on the TV with...
Yeah, what did we watch it on? I can't even remember.
It was
Amazon
on,
or something?
It was on Amazon, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So did you not get the Tits and Bush version?
Don't fucking... was there Tits and Bush version?
My DVD
is there
collector's
actually?
edition.
Because I've already gone through this with fucking... What was the film with Steven Seagal?
Under Siege.
Under Siege, yeah. I got
So did
cheated
you
out.
Did you not get Janet Leigh's Bush?
No.
Really? That's so disappointing.
Not even
Have you never
nipple,
seen that version?
No nipple, no bush, no
You've never
nothing.
seen that version?
No.
Jesus, man.
He's lying.
No.
Surely.
No, you get full on. No, do you not get that?
No.
We're going to commercial break.
Oh, yeah. Boom. Okay, right. Yeah, Dom's told me the rules. Apologies. No, Tom, only joking. Of course you don't. It was 1960. There's nothing like that nonsense.
I'm just checking.
You filthy, filthy boy. No. But I do imagine it every time. No, yes, this scene, it's very, very well done.
Yeah, so we get a figure appearing through the curtain, which I think is the spookiest shot of the whole thing, even before the music hits.
It is, because she's just in there showering away. The door opens, she can't see it, we can, she can't see it, can't hear anything, and a figure comes to the shower curtain. Curtain removed, music hits,
Yeah.
knife and attack.
Yeah, the infamous music. The music that got the man paid $34,000.
It's fucking worth it, though, isn't
It's 100% worth it.
Back then as well. Fucking hell.
And obviously that piece of music inspired Jaws. The Jaws music.
Yes, with just the strings.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, very, very, yeah. All strings. And as the actual soundtrack for this whole film was done with just strings. Here's Alfred Hitchcock to tell us a bit more about that scene.
Hello.
For the shower scene in Psycho, the knife never touched the body at all. Mm-hmm. It was just this fast cutting from one thing to another, the knife coming at the camera and so forth. Actually, the property people at the studio made me a lovely torso with pink rubber, and it was all tubed inside with blood. Mm-hmm. So that if you took a knife and stabbed this rubber torso, blood would spurt out immediately. Mm-hmm. But I never used it. It was all unnecessary because the cutting of the knife, the girl's face and the feet and everything was so rapid that there were 78 separate pieces of film in 45 seconds.
So this fear came from the putting together
Yes,
later,
sure.
not anything.
Well, anything that you can involve an audience so close is much better than seeing it from a distance. I think there's nothing more boring than a barroom brawl in a Western. What do? Break up a lot of furniture and a lot of bottles on the shelf.
Right.
But if you took the audience right in and got an impression of a face, a hand, an arm, and feet and everything, you'd involve the audience much closer with it.
When he says there's nothing more boring, that was quite a boring fucking interview, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine in the middle of a Western and a brawl breaks out and suddenly you just get a close-up of a foot.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'd quite like it.
I'd question what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what he says to a certain extent, like just those like old timey westerns where it's like one camera and just it's like everyone's just breaking fucking and so I kind of get it. I like his thoughts on like to show loneliness in a character, just show them in a room. You don't need anyone to describe someone as lonely, just show them being lonely, and it's very easy to do it. There was a thing as well where you're in a police station, you don't need to waste time showing police stationy things, just someone in a police uniform that like a badge or something, and that's enough. You know you're in a police station then, and that's fine. I like his thoughts on that. He hates things like shot from inside a fireplace behind flames and stuff like that. He hates all those unnatural shots. He likes POV, makes you feel like you're in the film, in the room when it's happening and stuff like that.
It's fair enough. It is fair enough. I mean, especially when he's describing this scene.
Yeah.
He's right.
Yeah.
And I did know that there's no ever like shot of the knife touching skin.
Yeah. He got the there's scenes where like there's indentation in the skin from the knife. They got that from indenting and then pulling away and then reversing the footage to make it look like there's stabbing, but there's no actual penetration.
Oh, grow up, Tom.
There's no penetration.
You both purposely paused for that.
There's no penetration going on.
Although, to be honest, if they'd give me a nice, beautiful pink torso, I'd have a quick go on that.
Well, thank you, Ken. Thank you for letting us know. Marion, she reaches out, grabs the shower curtain and collapses. Shall we talk a little bit briefly, Ken, about the remake, the Gus Van Sant?
Okay. Now, apologies, but I saw that at the cinema.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I went to the cinema to watch it. And what the fucking hell is that all about?
Oh.
You got like Vince Vaughn. He's 6'8". He's fucking massive.
Yep.
Could kill anybody he fucking wants to. And he's supposed to be the unsuspecting killer all the time.
And from the very first frame, he doesn't even have to say anything. He already looks insane.
He might as well have a jumper on with murderer stitched into it. It's like, what's the fucking point of making that film?
And it's shot for shot. It's actually shot for shot.
It's shot for shot. It's the exact same fucking film. It's no reason for it to be made. He is it Gus Van Sant, you say?
Yeah.
He did, was it Elephant?
Yeah.
And on the back of the success of Elephant, he was given carte blanche.
Oh, ice cream. Delicious.
Yeah, yum, yum. He was given, he could make any fucking film he wanted. And that is what he chose. Why would you choose that? And to do it that way, if you're not going to reimagine it, if you're not going to change something, if you're not going to put your own stamp on a Hitchcock film, what's the fucking point? Because Hitchcock's already done it. And it's not like Hitchcock was who the fuck's that guy? He was pretty fucking good at what he was doing.
Yeah.
So what is the point of remaking a Hitchcock classic film that's renowned, like, loved by everybody like that? What's the point? It's obviously going to be fucking, like, compared to it. It's obviously also going to be shitter than it. So what's the point? I don't get what his, like, idea behind that was, unless it was just like, well, fuck it. I don't need to worry about anything ever again. Let's just fuck about.
We spent last Saturday night at the Bates Motel.
Something is wrong out there, and I have to know what.
Whenever possible, I want to see you. Mother, she just goes a little mad sometimes.
Oh, God! Mother!
Psycho, rated R. Starts Friday.
We see the blood going down the drain and Marion dead over the bath, face down on the floor. Sir Alfred Hitchcock used Bosco chocolate syrup instead of blood because it showed up better on camera.
That's why it was in black and white.
And there's this misremembered memory of people swearing that they saw it in colour with blood swirling down the plug hole. Even though it's never been released in colour, it's been...
That'll be the remake again.
Yeah.
Yeah. They swear they saw it, but 38 years later.
Yeah.
There's I tell you what, as you see that, I actually wrote down, what a massive second toe.
From Janet Leigh or
If that
body
was her
double.
real toe, whose ever toe it was. I don't know.
Is your big toe bigger than your second toe?
Yeah, it's fucking massive.
Your big toe?
Yeah, it's enormous. If I cut my big toe off, I'd probably drop a shoe size by 2. It's fucking enormous.
My big toe's bigger, but I'd say my second toe is longer.
You
What
idiot.
the fuck are you talking about, Tom? That's what we say when we mean bigger. We mean length, not girth. I'm asking you about your fat toes.
Fucking no one's second toe's wider than their fucking big toe. You fucking maniac.
Okay, well in
With
that
a
case,
big
my
toe,
second.
wouldn't it?
Okay, well in that case, my second toe is bigger than my first toe.
Same with mine. Mine is as well.
No,
What do you mean?
mine's
No,
not.
you
No,
can't
mine's
just-
not. No, my big toe's fucking enormous.
We hear Norman shouting to his mother about finding blood, and he runs down to the motel to see Marion dead.
Yep. Mother. Oh, God, mother. Blood. Blood.
He panics for a bit, then he goes to grab a mop and bucket.
Moccasins.
Puts
them on.
Which you're getting mocker.
Takes the shower curtain, wraps the body up in it.
Yeah, he does very well, to be honest.
We
doesn't
spend a lot of time watching him clean the
Yeah,
body up
I
here.
like how it shows like the whole process of.
Yeah.
Well, it is, though,
cleaning
isn't
the
it? Because
body
he's,
up.
he's scared. He doesn't know what's going on. He's got to try and sort that shit out.
Cleans the bathtub up the floor, puts the body in, gets rid of all the blood, puts the body in the boot of the car. The anus of the car for you Americans, I think that's what they call it.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call it the trunk sometimes,
He
but
puts the money in there as well.
Yeah.
does
Unbeknownst
indeed.
to himself.
He does, yeah. Just picks the newspaper up, doesn't he? That it's all wrapped in.
You spent a lot of time in America, Tom. Did they call the boot of the car the anus?
I've never set foot in America in my life.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks for going along with the joke, Tom. Clears all of her things away, but he forgets the paper on the side with all the money in it at first.
But wait.
Sorry, I jumped the gun. I apologise.
He throws everything in the anus of the car and he drives off. Is that right, Tom? Is that what they call it in America?
The anus of the car.
Drives it into swampland and watches it sink into the swamp.
It almost doesn't.
Oh, it stops, doesn't it?
Yes, there's a moment.
Pushes the swamp into the swamp.
What?
Swamp? You never heard swamp ass?
What?
Stops.
Like Poseidon's kiss.
I know Poseidon's kiss.
Yeah, there's basically swamp ass as well. Swamp ass is
I
like...
thought that's the name of an aftershave I have.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry to hear that, Dom. That's why you're single.
Yeah. Oh, brutal. But correct.
That means he's available, ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you want a Poseidon's kiss, Tom's your man. He's right there for you.
Tom, what the fuck are you talking about?
Poseidon. Oh.
Fuck off.
Got him.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Sam, you remember Sam?
That's like 1 hour. And we're 1 hour into this film.
I like that.
I do. I'm 1 hour into the film, and she's dead.
Mm.
And that's who we started the film with.
Yeah.
That's who we've been following for the entire hour.
Sam, from the first scene, he's at work, and Lila, Marion's sister, turns up asking where she is.
Do you know what Sam's doing? He's writing a letter to Marion, and you'll never guess what he's writing it on.
His own dick.
No, he's writing it on his own company letter-headed paper.
You're right, I'd never guessed that.
No, but that's like Bates Motel have got their own fucking stationery. His hardware store have got their own stationery. Everyone's got their own stationery.
Marion's sister turns up asking where she is.
He says, I don't know. I've only just received my stationery from...
I only dicked her down the other day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that was in lunch.
Yeah.
I could barely finish my
I had to
baguette.
I had to fucking
Nor
order-
could she.
I had to book a room for the whole night for that.
If this is some scheme you've cooked up together, that's what Lila says to Sam,
Yeah,
thinking
she
that
does,
him and Marion have done this together. In comes my favourite character of the film, P.I. Obergast.
Such a good name as well.
Really? You like Arbogast?
Yeah,
I
'cause
think he's a
ridiculous.
prick.
Good
Yeah, I think
name.
he's a prick.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
I'm okay. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine to disagree, Tom.
Yeah.
It's an open forum.
I just think his name's wicked.
Oh, his name is fine. No, I've not argued. I fucking hate his name. I didn't say that.
I don't
I just think he's a
judge
bit of a dick.
I like him because of what happens later. That's why I love this man.
Yeah, I don't like him because I think he's unnecessarily aggressive.
Yeah, you've got to be Ken. You've got to be
In
aggressive.
this line of work in the 1960s.
He's asking questions about marrying Kane and the 40 grand she stole. Sam has no idea about the money, and Arbogast says he thinks Marion is still here in town. Then he leaves. I am confused who hired him.
Yeah, I think we spoke about this when we were watching it together.
It was the bank manager.
The oil manager. Oh, the bank.
Them two together because
Right.
they didn't want it to go public because it would reflect badly on the company and him losing his money.
I think
because doesn't Lila initially mention him? So I think we both assumed that she hired him.
Yeah, the problem we had was he kind of turned up out of nowhere, and then we kind of sussed, it must have been the boss. But then it kind of got to the point where it was like, well, why is he reporting
to Lila
yeah. if the boss is the one who hired
that's true.
him?
Yeah,
because he's moving with the investigation.
Yeah, he's trying to.
She's got more information than the boss, who just says, "I don't know where the fuck she is going.
Get me my money back."
But she could be a font of information for his investigation to progress.
We see the PI going door to door of motels, asking around for her, until eventually he pulls up at the Bates Motel. That must have took a fucking while to find the Bates Motel with how long that Marion was driving.
Thank goodness it was a montage.
Yeah,
and not real time.
Yeah, we'd still be watching it now. Norman, he's on the porch. He tells him 12 cabins, 12 vacancies. And he explains that they don't get many people on account of the motorway moving. And Arbogast says that he's been trying to trace a girl from Phoenix. Shows Norman the picture, but has to insist that he looks at it again after Norman says that no one's been through her in weeks.
I actually think that when he's talking to him, he seems a lot more relaxed.
Norman does.
Yeah,
yeah. He's not
when he first pulls up, he seems quite like
he's not as timid as he was.
Quite jovial and quite relaxed talking to him until obviously he shows him that picture, and I thought, is that because he's a male character?
I think so.
But I just thought that. I mean, it's not it's not highlighted in the film.
Yeah, the way he speaks to male characters is very different.
But that's what I mean. I just thought he just seemed it. It's never telegraphed or pointed out, but I just think he seems quite...
Because Arbogast is very front foot forward and very he's not afraid
in your face.
Yeah, he's not afraid to just tell you how it is and very to the point. I think that Norman doesn't like that either.
No, but that's what I mean. When he starts realising why he's there, he drops off a little bit. But I just think before that, he seems very open to talking to him. Whereas when she turned up, he was already shy and awkward and worried.
Yeah, but in the logbook, when Marion signs in, there's already females that have signed in on their own. So you get the sense that Norman's dealt with females on their own before, and that's his victims previously, which are mentioned later on in the film. I also like the fact that he shows him the picture and Norman doesn't even look at it and says, "Oh no, no one's been through here." And he's like, "Well, look at it," and actually look at it. And I like how slowly that unravels.
Yeah. It's like he tries to lie, and then time after time he just gets called out on it, and he doesn't know what to do.
After time.
He says there hasn't been anyone here in weeks, and Arbogast says, "Well, you've said to me that you had a couple here last week." Like stuff like that just catches him out.
He keeps getting caught out in his little white lies he's doing.
Yeah, he has to see the logbook, and he has a sample of her handwriting, and he sees Marie Samuels and asks if she was in disguise, and he had to look again, and that's when Norman says, "Oh, it was raining, so he couldn't tell." That she arrived, she went to bed, and then left early the next morning. So he's backtracking already because he's a bit like, "Oh,
he hasn't got to, has he? All he's got to do is, "I don't fucking know."
Yeah, and he
doesn't know. All you got to do is say, "You don't know, you don't remember." You can't prove that wrong.
Yeah, because when he looks at it and he says, "Oh yes, actually, yeah, she was here," it's like, Norman.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, gotcha.
He ends up telling him about her having a sandwich in the parlour, and
which again is overly fucking sharing, isn't it? Because he's panicking.
The PI asks if she's still here and can he check the 12 cabins. And he looks up at the house behind the motel after they go outside, asks if anyone's home. Norman says no, but there's someone sitting up in the window.
Yeah, little silhouette.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche.
Yes, it's the rock band Queen. All of them, all of Queen up there.
He explains it's his mother who's an invalid. So
called Brian May.
So he feels like he's living alone. Norman says no one tricks him or his mother.
Unnecessary.
Yeah.
Again.
Arbogast asks to speak to his mother and he says no and he would like him to leave. He gets very defensive as soon as he has to speak to the mom. And he does. He drives to the nearest telephone box at a gas station and he rings Lila.
You feel sorry for Norman because he says she may have fooled me, but she never fooled my mother. That's what he actually says.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And
Yeah,
she's like,
right.
well, maybe I could go and speak to your mother. And he's like, no, he does all that. I don't know. You feel sorry for him because he's just looking after his mum who's ill. And everyone keeps pushing him about his mom. I don't know.
I'm getting worried about you, mate. The more I'm hearing about you sending messages to your mom and you
Boy's best friend is his mother, Dom. You fucking learn that.
He rings Lila.
I always get a thumbs up from me mum, or maybe sometimes
So your own mum just gives you a thumbs up. Does it say like
or a heart?
Thank you, son.
Or maybe a heart.
No, online he means little reactions to posts.
Yeah. Not in person. Boy's best friend is his mother. She can't be even bothered to answer.
She's not Terminator 2.
Fucking hell. Nothing wrong with this.
He tells Lila that Marion stayed at the Bates Motel, and he says he doesn't think Sam knew Marion was there, but he's going to go to head back to the motel, and then he's going to come back to town to meet her. And so he's gone all the way there to tell her to go back.
All the way back.
But I think it's so Norman fucks off, so he can sort of have a snoop around on his own. It goes into the office. Norman isn't there. Safe's open and empty, and decides to head up to the house and lets himself in. Great scene here.
It's that's like trespassing, though, isn't it?
Yeah, he's not allowed to do any of this shit.
If people just stopped fucking
I've realised
illegally entering Norman's home.
Ken is on Norman's side for some reason. I don't know why.
He is, yeah.
No, I am. That's the point. You're
Although,
supposed to be.
Any of this is why the police don't like PIs.
Legally, you cannot fucking just go into his house. He's not invited you in.
Yeah, but they're not allowed to. This is why the police
aren't
don't like
allowed
PIs.
in. The police can knock on the door, but if you don't let them in, you're not allowed to just go in their house unless you've got a fucking warrant.
Yeah.
He won't get a warrant because he's not a fucking police officer.
I thought the whole point in private investigator was they can just do what the fuck they want when they want.
That's
not.
Totally the opposite. They've got to abide by the rules.
Oh,
and this is why
I'm on Norman's side then.
This is why PIs aren't like by the police, because if they go in and do this and they find anything,
it's
inadmissible.
It can't be brought in as evidence because it's been obtained illegally.
Because
I'm on Norman's side now. Then I've changed sides.
Okay, brilliant.
Well, thank goodness for that. Thanks, Tom.
We're all on the side of the murderer. He slowly walks up the stairs. When he gets to the top, Norman's mom appears suddenly with the music. This music, Tom. And then stabs him. He falls down the stairs and collapses on the floor.
It's rather a poor.
I think it's
poor, isn't it?
I think it's brilliant.
It's fucking hilarious.
The fall down the stairs. Yeah. It's poor.
You're not going to believe this, Tom. They shot Arbogast falling backwards down the stairs. Was basically they got the actor. You're not going to believe this. Sitting stationary and waving his arms about.
No.
Yep. And they just had a screen at the back. Can you believe that?
I don't believe that.
Fucking hell.
That is unbelievable.
I mean, I know you've said previously you've not seen Die Hard, but there's a similar scene.
Yeah,
is there?
You literally shit yourself when you see that.
And have you ever seen RoboCop?
Oh yeah, the old one, the originals as well.
You know where he goes, he gets shot out through the windows and everything. Oh yeah,
when his arms go very long.
Yeah,
yeah.
Everyone's arms go long, don't they, when they fall down?
Mine do.
Yeah,
but yeah, that scene is very.
Can't believe that's not real.
Yeah,
I can't either.
The way it looks,
it does. Nowadays, takes you out of the film. It's quite hilarious. Again, like you saw this ages ago. Didn't you? When we first started this podcast, I hadn't seen this.
Fucking hell.
Did you not?
No, early doors. Ken mentioned Psycho in one of the early episodes, and at that point I hadn't seen it, and then I watched it a couple of years ago. This is one of the shots that doesn't hold up, the falling down the stairs shot.
It never has.
Lila says she's going up to the motel as the PI should have been back by now. This is her and Sam. Sam says, "You'll never find it because you're a stupid woman."
True.
And she says, well, that's fair enough. I am.
Yeah. I'm going to go. You stay here in case the PI comes back. And Sam, he goes up to the Bates Motel, has a shout out for Arbogast. And Norman, who's in the swamp, hears him. He's throwing Arbogast into the swamp this time. Sam goes back to the shop saying no PI, no Bates, just a sick old woman unable to answer the door because he spots her.
Yeah, there she is up in the window.
Yeah. Sam and Lila decide they need to go to the sheriff and explain what's going on. We didn't know that was the sheriff, did we, at first?
No,
We're like, who
not
is
at
this
all.
guy?
We're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
Well, they do call him sheriff.
Yeah.
It was just how they enter his house in the middle of the night, and it's like, who is this guy?
It's a small town in the 60s. Of course, the sheriff's welcome into a house.
Yeah.
That's how they do it.
Well, the sheriff seems to know all about Bates,
Yeah.
Norman Bates, already.
Yeah, he's a nice man.
Yeah. Calls Norman, asks if a PI's been over to him. Norman said that he was there, asked about the girl, then went away.
I like all that as well because we don't get both sides of that conversation.
Yeah.
We just get the sheriff, which I do like. I hate it when we keep cutting needlessly
Where
between.
you can tell they're just talking to no one.
All you need is just one person, and he will relay the whole conversation. Good work.
Yeah.
Good work, Flinchcock.
Yeah. The sheriff says that the mother has been dead 10 years after a murder-suicide, poisoned her partner after finding out he was married, and then killed herself. Which, that flies in the face of what we've
the
seen.
fucking hell?
What's going
And apparently
on?
Norman found them.
He found them both dead in bed, yeah.
Shocking news.
Sam asks then, who was the woman in the window at the Bates' house? The sheriff asks him if he's sure it was a woman, because if it was Norman's mother, then who's buried at the cemetery?
They could have put the music on again, couldn't they, for
They could have,
all
yeah.
of this?
Yeah,
It's like
absolutely.
every time they raise a question, every time they ask a question, this could have come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who was that woman? And if it was the mother, then who is buried in the cemetery?
Just every single time.
Yeah, it's probably better they didn't, to be honest, in
Yeah,
hindsight.
now that we've heard
Yeah,
it,
now
yeah.
that you've done it.
Norman speaks to his mother. She refuses to hide in the fruit cellar because he wants her to hide out until the coast is clear.
A reasonable request from Norman.
Yeah, but she says, you're not putting me in that fruit cellar again, and I will not move from my room.
An unreasonable response from his mother.
Norman said it'll be just for a few days so no one finds her.
A reasonable argument from Norman.
And Norman ends up picking her up.
Yeah, and just fucking her off down there anyway.
Carries her down into the cellar.
The only reasonable response from Norman.
Yeah. Next day, Sam and Lila speak to the sheriff who's been out and investigating.
I like his next day as well. He could have waited. Nah, fuck that. Down you go. Get in the cellar, you bastard.
The sheriff thinks maybe Orbergas went after Marion and the money on his own, and they're more than welcome to come to his office and file a missing persons report.
Now, you see, this highlights again the blindness of the investigation. Is always focused on the money.
Money.
That, I think, is brilliant, that the money is not even known to anybody.
Yeah, Norman
like,
doesn't even
Norman
know the
hasn't got
money.
Norman
Yeah.
doesn't even know.
He hasn't got a clue that there's any money
doesn't
involved.
even have a chance to kick himself over
Yeah,
it. He just-
yeah, no, but it is. It's one of those, isn't it? Where
Yeah.
it's really good because they will always follow the money. That's the motive. That's got to be why anything is happening at all. He doesn't even know about the money. I really just enjoy that. It's not really like brought out as a valid. This is odd, isn't it? But it's just that is what they follow, and it's something he's got no knowledge of.
Oh,
I really like that.
Spatchcock, he critiqued this film himself, and it was levelled at him by critics that anything with the sheriff and the police is boring in this film. And Alfred Hitchcock said, well, this is why in films you don't send your characters to police because it's boring.
I don't think it was
But
boring.
no, I don't think it was boring. I mean, it that basically would be the line of investigation
Yeah.
they'd follow.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
just it's showing what would happen.
Yeah, it would be more weird if the police just turned up out of nowhere.
Well, I do wonder if that quote from him in an interview then inspired all the slashers to never contact the police and say everyone's just like, why the fuck aren't you calling the
yeah,
police?
True.
No, I don't know. I don't think it's boring. I think it is that it's natural for them to think that's the route to follow. And I don't think it's boring because it's quick enough to not be. It's not like we're there for fucking
they're
20
not stood
minutes.
there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're not
talking.
20 minutes following the investigation.
It's just like, well, this is the police chief. We've
they go,
spoken to
yeah,
him.
because who would they call? If they're not going to call the police, then who the fuck else would they?
Yeah.
The only other person to investigate it has gone missing.
Mm.
That's your option, the police. In which case, why not show it?
Yeah. think I said about Chambers, the last name earlier was the judge. I think it's the sheriff is what I meant. I just noticed that. So sorry, guys. No letters, please. Dear bad movie called When Oh When Will You Realise?
Right, I'm out of here. That's absolutely unacceptable.
Lila and Sam decide to pose as husband and wife and book into the hotel to have a search. They check in. Sam's giving him a hard time instantly. I don't really like Sam Loomis, the character, or the performance.
I don't either.
I noticed pretty much straight away that the way him and Norman talk to each other is immediately different to the way Norman talked to anyone he's spoken to so
very
far.
hostile.
Like he's
That's,
very
I think he's
back
even
up, like he doesn't like him immediately.
he's more aggressive than Arbogast, and I
He's a
didn't
bit
think
of a
he
prick in
enjoyed
himself.
Arbogast.
and he doesn't like it.
He didn't enjoy Arbogast questioning, but Loomis is just a fucking dick,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Yeah, and I believe Hitchcock didn't like the performance of Sam Loomis in this. I'm not a big fan either. He's very sort of old timey how you would act.
He's just straight to the.
Yeah,
he's just
very-
aggressive.
Now you listen here, see that
Yeah.
kind of, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I didn't really like the Sam Loomis character. I never warmed to him as a character like you do with Lila or you do with Marion.
Well, he seemed a dick at the beginning, didn't he? He was
That's
just
also
like
true.
throwing out excuse after excuse
Yeah.
about why they can't go away, but he's happy to have an hour
Yeah,
during her lunch.
yeah. He gives him shit about how he conducts his business, wanting a receipt, all that sort of stuff. And they head to the room.
You think, how do you conduct your business? Probably sneaking out in the lunch hour rendezvous, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Have you got your own like monogrammed fucking station? Oh, you have? Okay.
You better believe it, big balls.
Damn it. Okay, then we'll call that a draw. Anyway, what do you want? First thing you bring up is the stationery.
They head to the room. Norman watches on. Lila thinks that Norman might have killed Marion for the money to start a new motel on the new highway.
It's an intriguing
If he had the
motive.
money, that would have been smart.
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of it, you see. Doesn't even know.
The cloth.
No, the cloth was last time. It's not all about cloth. I accept that. You should.
Sam says that they need to search cabin 1. Why does he think that? Did Arbogast tell him cabin 1?
No, it's because they gave him cabin 10, didn't they? He asked for cabin 1.
Yeah.
And he said, no, get the fuck out of here. You can have cabin 10, you dick. And as they're leaving, they hover outside cabin 1 as if to think, I can have a quick look. And then they notice that Norman's watching them. So they move on. And then as soon as they move on, Norman fucks off. So he thinks, cabin 1 is harbouring secrets.
Sam goes into the office to try and find Norman. No sign, so they slip into the cabin anyway. And they eventually check the bathroom. No shower curtain is what they first notice.
Tell you what I noticed first.
What?
Toilet seat was up.
You can't say toilet seat, Ken. It's 1960.
Okay. The
lavatory.
The laboratory. I'm more scientific about it. The laboratory lid was open.
It's a good thing it was, because if it wasn't, they wouldn't have spotted the bit of handwritten note that's still in the bowl.
Yeah. Well, of course.
From how many weeks ago? Days.
Of course, if you leave the toilet lid open, then all sorts of particles are released into the air and the atmosphere.
That's true.
And then, if anything, like if you had a toothbrush there, you have particles of poop.
But she didn't poop.
You don't
Not
know that.
you know.
That's true.
You weren't watching the version I watched,
Yeah.
of course.
Maybe that's why Norman hesitated to look, is because he was like, right, sure.
Yeah, and
She's
it was
taking
black and white.
She's taking a poo at the moment. I'll wait a minute.
And it was black and white, so you wouldn't know if it was blood or poop.
Oh, going
Much
down the
like
sink. Yeah,
the Human Centipede Part 2.
where Ken's at the front and you're at the back.
No, I'm the main man in part 2.
Yes, he is, yeah. He's the one who brings us all together.
Yeah, it's quite beautiful, really.
Quite literally.
Lila says that they need to search the house. Sam will distract Norman whilst Lila sneaks in.
Never mind this shitty toilet.
Just Lila sneaks in and tries to chat to the mother. Norman's in the office. Sam says his wife's napping, so he thought he'd leave and have a fucking argument with you instead.
I quite like that. I quite like the fact that he's just stood in the office as he goes past. He's just like, "Are you looking for me?" And you think, has he heard what they've just been saying in the adjacent fucking
It's
room?
weird how different he is with Sam than with any other character.
Because Sam's
he's
an
been
absolute
He's
prick
alpha
to him.
male.
Yeah, but he's already like hostile with him. Like he's
Yeah, because he knows. Because he knows the only reason he's there is this.
Yeah.
So he's on the defensive immediately, and the only way to be on the defensive is to be on the attack, and that's why he's very short with him and doing all this. That's what I got from it.
I just like the difference
Because he doesn't know how to act. So
Yeah.
he's trying to act dominant. To are you looking for me? Like that's a. But at the same time, it is a bit scary if you know like the whole point of the film.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's going to distract Norman whilst Lila sneaks into the house and speaks to the mother.
I'll distract Norman Bates. You go up and attack his mom.
Yeah.
we got a deal.
Lila, meanwhile, she makes her way up to the house, lets herself in. She heads to the mother's room and finds it
And
empty.
gets shot immediately because that's fucking trespassing as well.
Yeah.
Stop going into his house, everyone. Lots of people would have lived if they just left his fucking house alone.
Yeah. Lila heads to the mother's room to find it empty, totally clean.
Same as Ed Gein.
Goes into Norman's room, and it's still like it was when he was a kid, and it's like a very small, almost like it should be under the fucking
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter-esque, yeah, under the fucking stairs. Stuffed animals, bed sheets like a kid's bed sheets. She has a look in her book and is disgusted by what she sees, but we never find out what it is.
A poop?
What? Just like a flower pressed into the book.
Just his own shit.
Yeah.
His own little flower where
Why
kids
not?
used to make butterflies out of paint.
Why not? A poop with a pin in it.
In the book, when Lila opens that sketchbook that he has, it's Norman's collected like pornographic images or sketches or some shit, and that's what she's looking at.
Of course, what Ed Gein used to collect was a box full of vulvas.
Yeah.
Dried out.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. You can't fucking keep moisturising them, can you?
He can.
You just give him little
If he really put his mind to it.
humidity sprays on them now and again.
He should have
Yeah,
really.
no,
shouldn't
like
he?
these days, you've got all your vulva needs catered for. But back then,
Yeah.
this was the fucking 50s. You haven't got vulva sprays back in the 50s, Tom.
Yeah, he's just kept him under
Oh,
his
it's
hat.
all very convenient now, isn't it, with Amazon? Isn't it, Tom? It's like that. Yes, I've got a subscription to vulva
just that one
spray.
sentence got me. His vulva spray needs.
Yes, renew my subscription to the sprays.
To Vulva Monthly.
That's what you do.
Vulva of the month.
But back then he couldn't.
Dry vulvas. Think no more.
I've got a lovely box of vulvas on the vaudeville fucking stage. That was a different time. Anyway. Yes, she does, yeah.
Sam, meanwhile, he's been trying to push Norman's buttons, eventually mentioning that he bets his mother knows where the $40,000 is. Norman realises that Lila's up at the house and knocks Sam out with a jar to the head.
Quite right.
Sam's very easily knocked out, isn't he? He must have had
Good.
prior concussions.
He's fast to get knocked out, but fast to get back up as well.
That's
though.
also true.
Yeah.
Lila hides as Norman rushes in and upstairs to try and find her.
You see what the record was that he's got on the in his room? He's got Beethoven's Third Symphony.
Oh, I said that, remember?
Oh, you did say
Because
that,
you said, oh, pause it, which one is it? And I said, it's Beethoven.
yeah.
Excellent work, Tom. Yes.
I thought you meant record as in like long jump or something.
I'm cultured.
How many vulvas? Yeah, most vulvas.
I'm cultured like Ken now.
Yes. We appreciate the classical music, much like Norman.
Lila heads down to the basement and he sees Norman's mother is in the corner facing away. She calls out to her.
Why on
No
earth?
response.
Why on earth is she inexplicably retreated to the fruit cellar? Lila.
Well,
Because he comes in, yeah, and she's like, "Oh no, shit!
is it not-
Here comes
yeah,
Norman."
is it not that
So
she
she
shuts off and
hides.
goes
No, she
down?
hides down the stairs. Yeah, he runs upstairs, which gives her perfect
Yeah,
opportunity
to
to
come
leg
back
it out
out
the
and-
front door and
yeah.
fuck off. But no, she continues downstairs to the fruit cellar. Classic blunder.
yep. There's a old woman in a rocking chair facing away.
Yep.
And as Ken has said time and time again.
And this is where it's all from, Dom.
Yep.
This is the exact fucking scene that started my theories.
Yep. She turns because she doesn't respond. She turns the mother around and she screams because the mother is a corpse.
She's dead! Ah, dead!
Dead? You hear me? Dead?
She's dead, Tom! Dead! Dead! She's dead! Dead! Tom! She's dead! Tom! Dead! Tom! Tom! She's dead! Tom! She's dead! Tom! She's dead! Tom! Tom! She's dead!
I think she's dead.
She's dead. Sir Alfred Hitchcock tested the fear factor of mother's corpse by placing it in Janet Leigh's dressing room and listening to how loud she screamed when she discovered it there.
Did she also call its name 3 times before turning it round slowly?
I believe so.
What an idiot.
The music plays and Norman rushes in. Oh, sorry. There it is again.
Oh no! Oh no! Who's this?
It's Norman Bates. He rushes in full dress and wig with a knife. Fun fact for you, Sir Alfred Hitchcock bought the rights to the novel anonymously from Robert Bloch for only $9,000. He then bought as many copies of the novel as he could in order to keep the ending a secret.
Well, fucking hell.
Yep. Sam appears, freshly awoken from his coma.
Oh, there we go.
Grabs Norman and stops him from attacking Lila. Gets taken to the ground. Cut to the police station. A doctor explains that Norman had a split personality.
This guy is great at the end, isn't he?
Just
He
explains
gets to
the whole
explain
film.
the entire film for us. It's just like, who the fuck is he?
Yeah. One being, I'd like you to have played this character again.
I wanted to.
One being his own mother, and she has now totally taken over his psyche.
Yeah, that's what you said, didn't it?
Norman confesses to the murder of the PI and Marion, as well as 2 girls before that. He also murdered his own mother and her partner out of jealousy.
What the fuck?
When the mother started showing more attention to the partner than him. The quote is, he was never only Norman, he was often only his mother, which I quite like that line.
I like that. It's beautiful.
If he felt a strong attraction to any woman, the mother side of him would go wild, which is why he killed Marion. Mother took over then, so he woke up from a deep sleep and believed it was his mother who did it and had to cover it up for her. Now he's totally his mother. Norman has gone. Alfred Spatchcock hated the infamous psychiatrist scene. He felt that the scene was boring and the movie came to a grinding halt at that point. The scene has also been ripped to shreds by critics over the years as the worst scene in the movie and one of Hitchcock's worst scenes ever. Hitchcock and viewers felt the scene was unnecessary, overly obvious and too talky, slowing down the action and suspense of the rest of the movie. But there was strong pressure from the studios and powers that be that funded and distributed the movie to relieve the pressure from the earlier scenes and also to explain the action to less insightful audience members who might be confused by the big reveal at the end. So the scene was kept in.
Okay.
I mean, I agree with why the scene was kept in for that reason, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't need it, though. You get it.
I don't think it was a boring scene itself.
Okay, it's very wordy, but a lot of them
is
were
it
back
just that bit? Because the bit after it, I really liked.
That's really good. When he's
To be honest, like as soon as they attacked him, it probably does need something just to tell you what the fuck's going on at that point.
Sometimes it's nice just to have someone to validate what you're thinking.
It's probably just a little bit too wordy for me, but that ending scene is an absolute classic of an ending
where
scene.
we go back to Norman.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always thought that's one of
It's
the best
one of the
ending
best,
scenes
yeah,
of
yeah.
anything.
It's
Just the
one of
way
the
that
best.
he's speaking, his reaction to obviously what he can't be here is
Like
being
he's
said.
not even Norman anymore.
Yeah, I just really like that.
Yeah, he's got the internal monologue from his mother. Slow zoom in. She blames it all on him, not her. He smiles at the camera, and we fade to them pulling Marion's car out the swamp, and the film ends.
It's sad when a mother has to speak the words that condemn her own son. But I couldn't allow them to believe that I would commit murder. They'll put him away now, as I should have, years ago. He was always bad. And in the end, he intended to tell them I killed those girls and that man. As if I could do anything except just sit and stare, like one of his stuffed birds. Oh, they know I can't even move a finger, and I won't. I'll just sit here and be quiet. Just in case they do suspect me. They're probably watching me. Well, let them. Let them see what kind of a person I am. I'm not even going to swat that fly. I hope they are watching. They'll see. They'll see and they'll know. And they'll say, why, she wouldn't even harm a fly.
Sir Alfred Hitchcock wanted to make this movie so much that he deferred his standard $250,000 salary in lieu of 60% of the movie's gross. Paramount Pictures, believing that the movie would do poorly at the box office, agreed, and his personal earnings from the movie exceeded $15 million. Adjusted for inflation, that amount would be equivalent now to over $156 million that he earned from this film.
Walking past all the offices going,
Yep.
Spatchcock!
he earned money he earned for this film. He then bought investments in the company that would produce all of the rest of his films, thinking he would be allowed to have a...
That's where he fucked up.
and thinking he would allow to have a more free reign hand in his films going forward. But
that's probably the only true thing that is in that series then, because once he'd made Psycho, there's him there, and he's just like, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah,
he does say that in the Ed Gein show.
However, that wasn't the case, and people still interfered in his films.
Yeah, and they do show after that he's trying to do other stuff, and they keep shutting him down because no one wants to see that.
Yeah. So there we go. Psycho, done, dusted. What do you reckon then, Ken?
Fucking love the film.
Yeah,
I really do. I really, really enjoyed this film.
Yeah.
Every time I watch it, which is not regular, obviously it would take the edge off if I watched it all the time. But it's brilliant. Anthony Perkins is absolutely fantastic. No issue with anything that he does in this film whatsoever. Yeah. He's sympathetic. He's awkward. He's weird. He's scary. He's just fucking... He's just an oddball. He's an oddball, and I think he's great in this. It's just one of those where, like they do the who nailed a role so hard that no one else could ever do it. This is one, and Vince Vaughn proved it by being shit when they did the remake of it. And I like Vince Vaughn as well, but he's not in this.
He's a good talker.
Not for this.
Yeah.
But Anthony Perkins is... You wouldn't get the idea that Vince Vaughn would be awkward.
No.
Because he's got something about him that...
Every movie he's in, he can talk well. Yeah.
But Anthony Perkins, and I know what they do in the series, where it's like he may have ruined what he did, what he wanted to do, and like his future stuff. It probably did, because this was so early on. I don't know. You said he got like 3 sequels out of it, but not for 20 years. He didn't.
No,
the sequel of this was like 23 years after this one,
yeah,
which is fucking ridiculous. Now that would be like a legacy sequel, and we'd all laugh at that. And we were like, oh, fucking hell, not another one.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the legacy sequel.
But it would be. It would be like, fucking hell, not again.
I think
that rather than like this being redone, they tried something different with the series, with the motel instead, with somebody else, trying to do different things with what had already been made.
Yeah.
This, as a standalone film, is fucking superb. I really do enjoy it. I don't really give that much of a shit about other Hitchcock stuff. I can appreciate that they're good, but I wouldn't sit and watch them and think, oh, I can't wait to see this again. This one, I would.
Yeah.
Because I just think it's brilliant.
I think
everybody in it's really, really good.
Yeah, I think it depends when you watch Hitchcock, because this isn't my favourite Hitchcock, but I didn't watch this until later. So Rear Window is my favourite Hitchcock film. But, you've got to appreciate what this set in motion for later. Like, a lot of films that you love now wouldn't happen if Psycho wasn't made, And the point with Perkins was more the fact that he has created a character. Like, it'd be like saying like Robert Englund was typecast as Krueger, because that's all you think of him as. But he's done a million films since, and Perkins did loads of films as well. I think even later interviews, they asked, does he regret being Norman Bates? He's like, no, because that's the character.
Yeah,
like
it opens doors, doesn't it?
Well, 50 years from now, people are going to remember him because of Norman Bates, which is the case. So
I think it's 65 years.
Yeah,
it's now it's the 65th anniversary of this, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think
it's just still a heavy hitter.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yeah, absolutely. Is it going in the bad movie cult, Ken?
Absolutely not.
No, Tom?
No, not at all.
No. So there we go. Unanimous. Why the fuck did we cover it? Who the hell knows?
You're welcome, guys.
The Shining last year, and you thought you hated us covering that. We've covered Psycho. The granddaddy of all slasher films, basically.
No, it's just it's a great film, though, isn't it?
So
not counting Peeping Tom over here.
Yeah, that's perhaps perhaps classed as as a British one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Peep in
the
Tom?
very first, but not as widely watched and probably not as influential.
It's
but
very similar to this, though, isn't it?
It
Peep
is.
in
It's
Tom.
got the voyeurism, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Very similar. Not as widely seen back in the day, though, so not as influential, but probably the first slasher film, or one of, along with this. Yes, so thank you very much, guys. Halloween.
Is this survived? It survived.
It survived.
Our cult.
Hitchcock, you're staying out.
For now.
For now.
Yeah, who knows when you'll be back.
Yeah, but we won't play any sound clips because you're a bit boring, really.
Who knows when you'll be back?
It's a threat to Hitchcock.
But yes, thank you everybody for listening. That brings an end to the month of October. Thank you, Tom, for joining us for these
Cheers.
3 episodes. You could have waited until I finished the fucking sentence, Tom.
Thank
but
you for having me.
He's
I'm
very
not going to
keen.
wait. I
Yeah.
don't need to wait.
No, he's got to go. He's got to fly away. The sun's coming up.
I don't want to wait for the episode to be over. That's Tom.
So what did you think to this week's film? What did you think to this week's episode? Psycho, did you love it? Did you hate it?
What do you think about Halloween? You fucking care or what?
Yeah.
Hey?
Let us know. Badwinkle@gmail.com.
Yeah, let us know, whatever.
That's
Don't
not the
matter,
end.
does
That's
it?
not the end of the podcast, though. Oh no, we'll be back. We're coming back to you in November. Before we get into Christmas time and we do all Christmas-related stuff, this is our last month where we're just covering whatever the fuck.
It's a free-for-all, isn't it, November?
Yeah.
What have we got?
We're covering, Ken,
Yes.
Commando,
Oh,
the Arnold Schwarzenegger classic.
beautiful.
We're obviously doing a films we watched, the last one of the year.
Of course.
And then we're ending the month with a celebratory episode for Dick Van Dyke and his 100th birthday. We're obviously
Of course
covering
we are.
Mary Poppins.
Why wouldn't we? Commando and Mary Poppins. It's-
Go on, blimey.
Go on, blimey, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Of course we are.
Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. All that sort of shit. That's coming.
Jiminy. Wow, imagine that.
That's something to look forward to. That's coming at you next month. But for now, I'll say thank you again, Tom, for joining us. It's always a pleasure. Hurry back, won't you?
Won't you?
Will you, Tom?
Oh, he's gone.
Will you ever come back?
Well, yeah, of course. Oh, I can't.
Every time.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you very much. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. Tom, say happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Ooh.
Crikey.
I've got some nice biscuits.